Hiya fellas, Villain here. I'm here to let you in on a little secret. You see, our Creepypasta network, the place where narrators and writers gather, has another evil genius among its ranks. A true one. Oh yes, a true evil genius in that fact. She's almost as evil as me. So listen closely to the stories, and then you'll think again about challenging her.
For the past 2 months, I've been awakened by the sound of a small baby crying. It was strange because I live alone, and to my knowledge, there ain't a single baby in the building. But I can still hear that heartbreaking sound throughout my sleep. I sigh and go back to sleep. I maybe got sleep for about 10 minutes. Then I started hearing this nice woman's voice from my living room. She was singing a lullaby and thought that I could hear the sound of a cradle. Now, I was awake, not sleeping anymore. I slowly started walking towards the living room. As I walked into the room, I had a hard time seeing in the dark. I could make out a figure of a woman sitting in the corner, singing to the baby. She had a Japanese-style outfit on, and long black hair. It wasn't scary, she was not a monster. Actually, she was cute in her own way. Something was still off, she was like see-through. I was too afraid to move, so I kept quiet. The last thing I remember before waking up was the lady lifting this not human-like baby with blood on it up from the cradle, and they disappeared.
Now I could just show pictures of what the comments were made, but here, listen to what other people have to say about these stories.
Not bad, though the spelling is sloppy, and the woman being not scary, but making you too afraid to move. And you really want to sleep for the past 2 months knowing there's a baby crying in your house? You didn't even look? And then a Japanese ghost girl popped out. Good one.
Not making sense yet? Well, just keep listening. Next one, the lady in red.
My friend has missed school because of the flu that has been going on. Me being her best friend got the job to bring her homework after school. She looks so pale and fragile. That's what I was thinking every time. I visit her, but in the last days she changed. She looked like she was under a lot of stress. Maybe it was that her mother was gone for a lot of time and she was being sick, would have needed more attention. Now that I stand at her gate, I have the eerie feeling that there is something wrong. I start walking towards the house when I see something through the window. My friend Psycho sits on the floor looking at the door and rocking herself back and forward. What's going on here? I found myself thinking. I ring the doorbell, no answer. Ring it again, but nothing happens. Finally I knocked and yelled, "Psycho? It's me, Yuki. Here, I have your homework. Please open the door." Finally I hear a faint sound of Psycho walking towards the door. Door opens slightly. "Yuki-san." Something in her voice makes me take a step back. "May I come in?" She looks at me pale-faced with blank eyes. "Yes, come in." I walk after her to the living room and put the homework paper and some books at the table. "Everyone misses you at the school. Still ain't feeling good?" Seiko looks at me with blank empty eyes. "I was, but I think it's coming back." I looked at her and wondered that she really looked more sick than last time. She went to the kitchen and I followed. And when we got to the kitchen, I saw bloody handprints all over the kitchen. "Psycho, what is this?" She started maniacally cleaning the mess away from the kitchen. "Are you okay being alone?" I asked her. She kept on cleaning and said, "Yes, I'll be fine. If she just would do what I've asked." I started feeling scared. She? Who's here with you? At the same time, the door from the hallway opened and I could see this lady wearing a blood red dress and blood all over her body. I started walking backwards to the door. "I said no, you stay here," was the last thing I heard her saying to that lady before I run out from that house. Psycho never did come back to school. A little bit more build-up would have been nice. Also, the lady in red makes a "and then a skeleton popped out" appearance, without any form of background whatsoever. And why is Psycho cleaning the house? Does the lady in red like this? Why does she? Keep writing though, it's getting better and better.
Oh, yes it is. Seeing a pattern yet? Well, maybe this next one will illuminate your mind.
When I was little, we used to go play hide and seek with my friends, Tomoke. Play hide and seek with my friends, Tomoke and Iori, in this abandoned school building. That wasn't a place we should have been playing, but after I heard adults whispering something about that place, it made me want to go there more. One day we were playing there again, and I was it on hide and seek. I yelled to Tomoke and Iori, "Junbei ka?" Ready or not, to find out if they had found their hiding places. I heard them giggling and yelling back, "Manda desu?" Not yet. So I started counting again. But when I was counting, I heard this voice call out to me, "Kawan nan desu ka?" Who's there? I got scared, and someone who would see us here, and then we would have something bad happen to us, like get grounded. I guess my friends left because I could not find them. I wondered if I would be able to escape without her noticing, and I started to walk slowly towards the door and lead outside. I thought I was out and I would make it. The lady appears in front of me in the corner.
Playing hide and seek, are you? Well, I guess I found you.
I got scared and ran. I made it to the bathroom door and went hiding. When I opened one door, I saw a woman with a rope around her neck hanging there. As I turned around, the lady stood in front of me. "I guess you found me now." After a week, I told this thing to my mother, and she said that there was this teacher who hanged herself after she was bullied by her coworkers. She did it in the bathroom. Getting better, though the spelling still leaves much to be desired, and still, the reveal of a woman is "and then a skeleton popped out" style?
I think you get the message. But there's one more story to reveal. Oh yes indeed, and it is so wonderful. Now, the thing in the closet.
Once upon a time, there was this little abandoned house on the hill. Me and my friends have always talked about going up there and seeing it because we had heard scary things happening there. The house was in a pretty bad condition. We were talking about how brave we are going to be when we go in there. I felt really proud of myself. There has been murders done in that house. Finally, we reached the closet, and as we opened it up, out came a skeleton, and we were so much scared. The end.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you figured out what's going on. Honestly, feedback is great, but honestly, the first thing just sort of the first comments on our first story sort of pissed me off. We all have our own styles. Sure, you might not agree with it, but who really gives a shit? Some people might disagree with my sort of style of creepypastas videos. Yeah, like Zero Plus, for example, says, "I am a Joker wannabe." That's total lies. You wanna know why? I copied myself from Jim Carrey's Riddler. Yep, that's right. Still trying to find a monologue for the Riddler. But anyway, if anyone told me that, I'd just like, hey, fuck you. So, to the person who wrote these, Blackrose 83, you have my utmost respect. Honestly, for you to make such a detailed evil plan like that, oh, it warms my heart so. So kudos to you. This video is dedicated to you. I hope to see a lot more of your little fun in the near future.